TikTok ban. Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? Well, let's talk about it.
Bestie, we're in a rush. Go get your snack. They about to ban this app. They is. I'm telling you, they
$1 million baby.
TikTok is racing against the
Ni hao. 我的名字是Tally.
No one is talking about the more than 7 million small business owners in the United States who are using TikTok Shop as their route.
It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it.
TikTok is a huge national security concern. I can't think of a potentially more powerful propaganda tool.
Yeah, TikTok has been a very, very good means of livelihood for many people in United States of America. Like, there are people out there making 20K, 30K a month from TikTok.
You're going to become a paid content creator in 2025. I currently have under 100,000 followers and TikTok is my full-time job. In the past 4 months, I have made over $21,000 on social media, specifically just on TikTok.
And mind you, before we get into this is just from the Creator Rewards program. This doesn't include my business or series or TikTok Shop or whatever. It's just from views. So on this account right here where I talk about content creation tips, I made $22,600 in 2020.
What?
Since this ban has been put in place, everyone has been looking at that TikTok ban from the eyes of the creator. No one is looking at it from the eyes of the viewers. So let's take a look at it. I saw this one video from Zeb.
Big TikTok ban. Is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? Well, let's talk about it. First things first, sure, I make TikTok videos, but I do not choose any sides, because to me, everyone involved in this situation sucks. That being said, TikTok had a problem. They don't even know what's gonna happen to TikTok in the near future, because this whole TikTok ban situation has been so confusing. But here's the bottom line. Everyone is battling for one prize. That prize being your data. Now, you've heard the word my data over and over again, but what does that really mean? Well, to put it simply, you know when you search up cats on any social media website, then all of a sudden you start seeing a bunch of videos about cats? Well, that means apps have collected your data. They say, oh, this person likes cats. Let's show them more videos about cats.
So this just summarizes everything that caused the TikTok ban, because there were other social media platforms before TikTok, like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. They were all there before TikTok, and TikTok, the Chinese company, swooped in to the US market and it took everyone by surprise. And that made some group of people really, really angry, i.e. Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook and Instagram. Recently, before the TikTok ban was inaugurated, right, he made some updates to Facebook to make it more creator friendly. In fact, he even removed moderations.
Hey everyone, I want to talk about something important today, because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram. I started building social media to give people a voice. I gave a speech at Georgetown 5 years ago about the importance of protecting free expression, and I still believe this today. But a lot has happened over the last several years. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed.
During 2020 and 2021 period, when coronavirus was warming and heating up the whole country, if you posted about coronavirus on Facebook, your video was getting flagged. He removed that to prepare for the TikTok ban. And this TikTok ban hit so many creators really, really hard. But one thing is to be said, you didn't expect it to last forever, right? Right?
TikTok is a huge national security concern. I can't think of a potentially more powerful propaganda tool.
Propaganda tool? Did he just say propaganda tool? I'm sorry, sir. I thought the national security threat was in terms of data collection. Here are some fun facts. Instagram, Facebook, Google, DoorDash, and Airbnb all collect more data than TikTok. TikTok has contributed more than $24 billion to U.S. gross domestic product and more than 224,000 jobs to the U.S. economy. Mind you, as of January 15th, the United States is over $36.2 trillion in debt. There are over 1.3 million creators that operate their businesses on TikTok. In less than 24 hours, 3.4 million American citizens volunteered their data to an actual Chinese communist app in protest of their own government. TikTok is not a publicly shared company. Meta is a publicly shared company. Members of Congress who voted on the TikTok ban are invested in Meta stock. Meet your politicians. Senator Markway Mullen purchased between $15,000 and $50,000 of Meta shares on January 2nd, 2024 and January 26, 2024. Mike McCall, who introduced the TikTok ban legislation, was a little bit sneakier about it by using his family's trust to purchase his Meta stock. Representative Byron Donald voted yay and purchased Meta stock on December 6th. Representative Greg Stanton voted yay and purchased Meta stock on November 9th, 2023. Representative Diana Harshbarger voted yay and purchased Meta stock on March 3rd, 2023. Representative Ro Khanna voted nay but purchased Meta stock on November 7th. Representative Dan Crenshaw voted yay and purchased Meta stock on December 2nd, 2022. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene voted yay and purchased Meta stock on December 30th. The list goes on and on. You guys can...
She even did more research than I did, because the people that voted against TikTok already invested in Meta. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg even made updates to Facebook.
Take it from me, guys. You can't see any good content in Facebook. By the way, I create Facebook content, and I'm saying this as a Facebook creator.
Despite the fact that I haven't gone viral on TikTok once.
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Ugly? You gotta be kidding me.
My whole feed is full of American people that I always watch, and these guys literally shaped my childhood. People like Keith Lee, this dude right here, JV Universe, they all influence the way I talk, the way I make my own content, and they are all going away just because some people in the House of Representatives voted yay. And one thing that I can't even fathom or start to think about, right? The lady making this video right now have 14 million followers. 14 million followers. Just imagine Donald Trump comes into power and said he wants to lift the ban on TikTok. Everyone loses their followers. Everyone loses all the followers they took years, months. In fact, some of these people have been posting daily for 4 years.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
4.5 years. I have posted a video on this app every single day for the past 4.5 years. It didn't matter whether I was sick, had a death in the family. I came to work every single day. And unless a miracle happens by tonight, this app's going to go dark tomorrow. It'll be my first day in 4.5 years not posting here. And if it does go dark tomorrow, hopefully it'll only last a few days and then get some things figured out and we'll be back up and running. And if not, TikTok will be a thing of the past. Just a distant memory. And if it is a distant memory, or even if it does come back in a few days, I want my last message on this app to be this. And I hope it reaches the right people. Senator Tom Cotton and all the other politicians that were hell-bent on getting rid of this app. Congrats. You did it. All that time, effort, and energy that you put into banning TikTok, destroying a lot of American small businesses, stifling free speech. Now that you've accomplished your goals here, why don't you take that same time, effort, and energy and put it into getting rid of child porn off the...
This TikTok ban has been teased since 2020, guys. They took a whole 4 to 5 years just to ban an app, when since 2020, the amount of school shootings in United States of America has tripled. And I'm not just saying this, it's statistically proven, guys. This video won't be complete if I don't show you guys statistics of how many people are making money, life-changing money from TikTok.
Here's how much money I made as a full-time content creator in the month of September. Starting off hot here, I made a grand total of $90 on TikTok Shop. Moving on from that, I made $400 from one single one-on-one I had in the month of September. I also made $1,000 from a brand deal I did. I made $1,800 for doing digital marketing for my best friend's dad. And then we had $2,000 for creating content for one client, $1,500 from Facebook putting ads on my videos. And then things get a little better here. $7,000 from TikTok's Creator Rewards program across 2 different accounts, and finally $7,400 from coaching. I also gained equity in 2 different companies, 0.15% in one and 0.25% in another. So as a grand total, I made $21,190 for the month of September and 0.4% in equity in companies.
This guy isn't even in the top 50% of earners from TikTok. And just think about it. How many industries are going to be affected by this TikTok ban? For example, the content creation market was supposed to be estimated over $50 billion in 2027. You have to cut that number by half, because now the main driving machine, or the second main driving machine, is gone. The second industry that is going to be affected by this stuff is the music industry. Let's go back to the beginning of TikTok. TikTok, as we know it, was held in like 2017, 2018. But before TikTok, it was Musical.ly. And this Musical.ly is just like where people just come together, do some fun dance. Because it was all cycling under music. Everyone come together to react to music, like do dances and stuff. And that carried over to TikTok. This TikTok give way for people to promote their songs without even promoters or brand deals or anything. The amount of musicians who have gone viral simply as a result of TikTok is mind-boggling. For example, Ice Spice, the Ice Spice you know, went viral from TikTok. Lil Nas X, Doja Cat. I wouldn't even like to go deeper, but the amount of life that TikTok has rescued is even mind-boggling.
Post your shit. Post it.
This dude right here, Kaby Lane, he's the most followed person on TikTok, right? This dude was a dropout. He didn't know how to speak English and he got laid out from his job in 2020. That's where he picked up his phone and started creating. And right now, this dude is the most followed person on TikTok, making millions of dollars for him and his family. And once TikTok goes away, remember I told you this guy is a dropout and he doesn't have any other skills to pursue. This dude is going back into brokenness. And that leads me into my next segue, guys. The amount of people that are gonna go broke as a result of this TikTok stuff, TikTok banned, is mind-boggling. For example, Charlie D'Amelio, she's known for doing her dance. She's like the third most followed person on TikTok. Kaby Lane banned. Like, this video really touched me because I have been trying to grow on social media for the longest time ever. I have been posting on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. None of them has clicked, but if you want to change that, please like the video.
It took 7 accidents to get me here. So here's the lore on how I became TikTok famous without really wanting to. I graduated from Rutgers in 2019 and started working in environmental management in 2020, which had more to do with asbestos than animals. Accident number 1, I downloaded TikTok as a joke April 15th, 2020 and got laid off April 16th. I was bored and unemployed, so the same day I made this skit. I was not a content person, so I sent it to my friend Marissa. Hi Marissa. Accident 2. If she didn't gas me up to post that video, my TikTok career would have been curtains right there. Accident 3. The video did way better than I thought it would, so I said why not and started pumping videos out. If it would have flopped, I would have just stopped. Accident 4. A couple months later, I saw a video of a moose walking next to a car, which gave me an idea. Accident 5. That was supposed to be a one-off video because I honestly didn't think people would care about me yapping about animals, but the very first video went crazy. So I made a second video, then a third, then a fourth, then a fifth, then it became my whole page. I was blowing up with the animal videos, but I still didn't think it'd be my life until accident 6. I found out in 2021 that I had torn my ACL back in college, so I had to get surgery and I was basically Family Guy Joe for the rest of the year. I was bored in the house and in the house bored, so I made even more animal videos. And that's the year it really took off. Accident 7. I thought the app was going bye-bye in 2020, so even though I still didn't think I was funny enough to go.
And this is a trend you see with many of these creators on TikTok. They were on their lowest moment in life. Lowest moment, he tore his ACL. There was nothing else you can do. You can't even be a bartender with a torn ACL. You can't work at McDonald's with a torn ACL. He had to do TikTok. Even OnlyFans. We have been hearing about OnlyFans girls making $43 million a year, $400,000 a year. Guess the reason why she made that amount of money in a year? TikTok.
I can't find this filter. I keep seeing this comment on all my TikToks about the Sophie Rain filter, which I want to use it. I think that's so cool that I have my own filter, but I can't find it. And I'm trying to understand. So can someone send it to me, tag me in it? I would love to see.
I know people right now are going to be like, well, you could also create on YouTube, Instagram. That's not the same. The level of connection on TikTok is not the same. Many of those TikTok creators already have YouTube channels and they still feel traumatized for the TikTok. TikTok has a very distinct feel to it. Most of these creators we already know on TikTok, despite the fact that they are going to be moving on to other social media platforms. I feel like 80 or 90% of them are going to quit.
Can I help you? I'm your Chinese spy. Oh yeah, you're my Chinese spy. I'm sure you know all about my TikTok. Get lost. Waifu cosplay. Pimple popping? Sure this guy's chopping wood? No, okay, come on. Yeah, I believe you. Get inside. So why are you here? I just had to see you before the TikTok ban. What, you've been spying on my algorithm this whole time? No, I didn't watch your algorithm. I am your algorithm. Monkeys doing human things, divorce dad card packs,
subway takes, mommy influencers, it's all curated every second just for you.
It was you all along. All this time I thought you were just ones and zeros, but you're real.
It wasn't always shaking ass and I mean, it was a lot of that.
Yeah, no, I have a problem.
I'm also the one who made you go viral.
We don't go viral ourselves? No.
You see what I'm talking about? Whoever searched up things like this on YouTube, like this TikTok ban is going to affect YouTubers too. For example, YouTubers like Lazy, Cooper, even myself, guys, our videos are definitely centered on TikTok videos that went viral. We are like commentary YouTubers. Where the fuck are we gonna get clips to react to or clips to like commented to? Like, this is even more devastating than it seems, because many YouTubers are going to quit as a result of lack of consistency and decrease in the amount of frequency of content that they post. And many TikTokers might straight up die. TikTokers run to a new platform known as Shangunshu.
Ni hao, Tally. I'm already learning over there. I don't feel no type of way about the TikTok ban. I'm already a Chinese citizen. I'm trying to get up in there. They already done lied and tricked us, telling us China did this, China did that. We walked over there, China said, hey, y'all. They was over there like, let me teach y'all my language so y'all can get into it. Now I was a little nervous at first, but now we all on Shangunshu. We all over there on that red no app. It's real cool over there. But I still like TikTok because that man, he really fought for us. I ain't never seen a Chinese man fight for us a day like that in my life. Never. So I'm gonna be
like, what she's saying is literally true, because for 4 years, this dude has been fighting for the app to remain in the app stores and play stores, and American government refused.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
Mr. Cho, can you assure me, or can you at least tell me, if you turn on airplane mode on a plane, can TikTok talk to the plane, please?
When am I going to get paid for the data you're getting from my children, my grandchildren, my neighbors?
I respect and understand your opinion. The vast majority of our users have a great experience. I sent a video recently as well. I got hundreds of thousands of comments.
But what am I getting? It's a great experience.
Gonna be having fun over there. They just mad because we learning so much. Y'all keep tricking us. Y'all already told us Africa look like the slums. Africa is beautiful. Y'all done told us Chinese people, they are enemies. They happy to see us. They said we was their enemies the whole time. So basically, we've been getting played in America. They thought they was gonna take away an app that's owned by a man that's in China, and we was just gonna accept that. Nah, we done packed up our bags and we done moved over there to a real Chinese app, and then now they finna take all our data.
American government, take this from me. Hiroshima and Nagasaki happened like 50 or 70 years ago. Let's go of the beef between China and America. Like, what's wrong with you guys? Guys, and one trend I see going on right now is everybody, all the American creators, moving to Shangunshu, which is also known as Red Notes. And that is just going to be a trend. It's going to die out soon, because Shangunshu doesn't have a way to pay their creators, and this girl called it out.
So I just hit 1,100 followers on Red Note. Round of applause for me. Yeah. I would like to thank all my followers and my supporters. Yeah, honestly, I honestly, like, people are asking me, like, how am I growing so quickly in the app? I don't know. Like, I keep reloading it and it keeps just going. Like, literally 30 minutes ago, I had 250 followers. Now I have 1,100 and it's still growing. Now, my next question is, how do we get paid on that app, though? Because the lady that I saw, she said she had made $60,000 in a year. It wasn't in US, but I don't know what the conversions is. I haven't Googled it, but I need that. So what are we doing? How do we get paid? And do you get paid through PayPal? Like, what are we doing? How do I take my wig promotions to that app? Actually, I don't even need to know how. I'm just going to tell them, like, listen, we're going to Red Note now. We're not doing the clock app unless we figure out what's going on.
Now that we have lost most of our American creators, like us from other parts of the country, we lost most of our American creators, right? We are stuck with this LED sign guy. This dude that's...
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been...
So you're straight. Anyways, watch me put it down like...
I think men are important.
Like for what?
Like for what? Anyways, take a look at our special sign. It's a
And as a result of this influx of American creators to a Chinese-only app, this made everyone know that Chinese isn't the enemy. Like, Chinese guys love everyone. Like, you just need to look at them. How do you look at this guy right here and you think this guy is harmful?
Yeah, after years of hearing, go back to China or go back to your country, the tables have turned. Now, it's go back to America, go back to your country. Just kidding. Welcome you all, TikTok refugees. I'm Sean. I will be sharing fun videos to teach you Chinese slang, fascinating stories, and stunning scenery from China.
How do you look at a face like that and think he is like dangerous? American government, I'm talking about you guys. And please don't cancel me because my American dream is alive. Oh my God, I remember one video I saw about American dream. I'm very sure I'm going to be copyrighted like fuck on these videos, but
It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, reduced benefits, the annual overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street because they own this fucking place. It's a big club. You ain't in it. By the way, it's the same big club you use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in your media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is green. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you because the owners in this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep.
recently, as a result of all this stuff going on, TikTokers with millions and billions of views has been exposing themselves. Like, take a look at
about the TikTok ban is actually happening, and all these influencers are exposing everything they did fake. Literal fitness influencers having BBLs, food influencers faking their food, faking their recipes, also fitness influencers faking their workout, beauty influencers coming out saying that they never used the products they promoted. That is so fucked up. I cannot fathom as a creator lying to you guys and making videos and promoting products or workouts or whatever the fuck and just lying. I don't know what app we're moving to next, whether it's IG, whether it's Rednote. Hope to God we're making the right people like famous or influencers next time around, because anyone that lies to their audience, that literally pays their bills through views, through brand deals, is slimy. Like, it's just grimy. Like, I will never get it. And I feel like that's the ultimate disrespect. Like, I love my community. I love you. If you are watching this video, I love you. And I mean that wholeheartedly, 1000%, like it'll make me emotional. Why the fuck would I lie to you? You literally are my besties. So
recently I took a look at the Forbes stats over 30 and they were all content creators. Like, just take a look at this. Joe Andrew Heish, Enola Brother, all of them content creator, Instagram creator, director. You see my point? I'm making a very good point here. I also got good musicians who became famous as a result of TikTok, and Doja Cat, Linas S, Machine Queen, Oliver Rodrigo, Lauren Gray, Dixie D'Amelio, Jack Harlow, Cross, all of them, guys. Jake, damn. Addison Rae, Amari, Kimberly, Billie Eilish, Lily Yachi. Fuck. I just don't know how this video is gonna end. See you in the next one.